It's just like, this is the last straw. The reason we're doing this video is to announce that Pants and Gang, we are...
Yeah, they make me smile, they make me smile.
Carl Paul.
Hey, every day I'm chilling with my family. I'ma always kick it with my fam. Hey, they always show me love cause it's my family. My family. Petting squad, yeah we go hard. 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 Yeah we go hard for the family.
Alright guys, so we coming at you guys with a new video, man. We got some news to drop. What the young kids call it nowadays. We got some tea to drop. But anyways, before we get into the video, let's introduce ourselves. It's your boy Don, you there to the left.
Your boy DJ.
It's your girl Melinda.
Yeah.
And that's the whole family right there, man. Panther Squad. Oh yeah,
We
Snowy
got Snowy over there growling, doing the extra stuff.
Snowy, she really loves the camera, guys. Louis, he don't really care for the camera. He just like playing around. So he around here somewhere.
Yeah, we got Louis back. So if y'all didn't watch the other vlog, we got Louis back. Louis was gone for 2 weeks because he needed some training.
Some obedience training.
He's good. What do you think?
Yeah, he's doing real good. He sits, and I tell him to go use the bathroom outside. He go do it.
Yeah, they said business. That's his word.
No, see, now Snowy wants some attention.
No, don't over her.
Sorry, she cool. But yeah, man. So anyways, we got some tea to drop for you guys.
What is tea?
I don't know if it's tea.
Yeah, it is. Is it like tea that you drink?
It's a lot of tea.
I guess. I don't know.
No, it's like.
I'm saying that's what y'all they call it. I don't call it. I just
like
tell y'all we
you
got.
have a problem and you're telling them the problem.
Oh yeah.
Oh, tea. I love to drink tea.
We gonna drop this tea for y'all. So babe.
Alright guys, so before we get to all the details and stuff, we really love this house. We grew up here. Well, we didn't grow up here, but we evolved in this home together. 2 years in this home. So some things
they don't even you're telling them that, babe, but they don't even understand why you're telling them that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. Should I tell them?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Babe start it off.
Okay. Alright, you guys. I feel like it's been so long since we had like a sit down video. But yeah, we came to do this video. It's been on our mind for a while, and we talked about this before, like a couple of months ago, but it's gotten worse, and we just tried to deal with it private off the internet. But today it was.
Babe, we had started a video.
But we didn't
do it because
post it. We was like we didn't want to air the person out because I felt bad for them. But anyway, so you guys, when we was at our old house, we wasn't we didn't consider ourselves big YouTubers. We just was
YouTubers.
Yeah, but we didn't consider ourselves big YouTubers. We didn't really think about people would care about our lives so much to where they would want to know where we live, what we're doing, and all of that crazy stuff. So when we moved here, we did a house tour. In our house tour, we showed the front of our house. We did a picture in front of our house and all this stuff. But anyways, throughout doing our videos, our house, it shows our house number, and I know a lot of people they found out our house. So as our channel started growing, so have stalkers. We started getting stalkers. We just started getting a lot of people have our address. They write us our address. They threaten us. They say, if you don't buy me an iPhone, I'm gonna expose your address.
If we don't write you back, they're gonna
expose our address. We post pictures on our Instagram, and people leave comments. They're like, oh my gosh, I love this picture, and there's oh, here's Panther Squad address. They post. They
even wrote some of our friends,
our family, saying our address. So we've been dealing with that for almost a year and a half. And it's gotten so bad to the point where last year, people started pranking us. They started sending things to our house.
They tried to.
Yeah, and no, sometimes they did. And then
so a few got through.
So they started doing things any service that you could order that you didn't have to pay for on the spot, you pay for at the door, they were doing. like for taxis, you know how you could call a taxi and you give them an address? You don't have to pay for the taxi right there. But for the Uber, you do. But for taxi,
and they did one like what, late at night.
Yeah, late at night. Like they'll do it like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock. We have taxis coming to our house talking about, oh, we're here to give you a ride. And I'm like, what? I never ordered a taxi. They'll order 10 boxes of pizza and have it delivered to our house. They'll order Chinese food, sushi. Worth of sushi. One time they ordered $300 worth of sushi. And then the girl got through the gate. She was like, 300, and I'm like, what? We didn't order sushi. I don't eat sushi.
I don't like sushi. I don't like sushi.
So I was like, what? What's going on? So she was, that day we had 5 different orders. We had like a sub company sushi pizza. They use any kind of company that would go to your house that you could deliver to, that you don't have to pay for on the spot. They've been using. So that day we was confused. So I talked to the girl at the door. I was like, you know what? This has been going on for so long. I want to find out who this is. Do you have the number? So she gave me the number of who did that order, the sushi order. And I called them. And I guess they knew it was my voice. And I told them, I was like, you're stupid as hell. I said, why would you use your number? I said, I found who you are. I got your number. I got your name. And this person cussed me out. She was like, oh, F you.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say. She was like, F you. She was like, I'ma beat your. She was like, I'll beat your feet. And she was like, I'll come to your house. She was like, I'm not gonna stop. She was like, yeah, I got your address and what. Like, she was just going back and forth with me, arguing. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with this person.
But she sounds like she was 10.
Yeah, she sounded like a little kid. So then after, I was like, I'm not gonna argue with this person. Then they had, I guess their mom called me. Their mom was like, oh,
I don't think it was their mom.
I don't know. I don't believe it was the mom. I think it was probably like an older person. But they had like this older person call and say, oh, you threatening my kid. I didn't even threaten them. But the mom started going off on me. And I was like, you know what? So we ended up we filed a police report. We gave the girl's address and info. And we started a vlog on this. Like, we had the police officer here. We sat down and we were like, it was just like so scary to have someone threaten you to say, oh, they're gonna come to your house and do this to you and your kids and your family. Like, wasn't y'all scared?
Yeah.
And it was just like so irritating. And when that happened, this happened like right before school was over. You think?
Yeah.
And then Bay was like, he want to move. He was like, he wants to move. And I was like, you know what? I want to move too. And then we started looking at houses. If you guys seen a couple of our vlogs, we started like looking at houses. But we didn't really see anything that we liked. Like, do you want to share?
We've seen a few that we liked.
But it wasn't right for us.
Yeah, it wasn't really right for us. But we've seen a few houses. We looked at a lot of houses. We probably seen like 1 or 2 that we really kind of liked. And then there was some that we did like, but then after a while we was like, nah, we don't really like it. But we was just gonna vibe out here, chill here. And then we started, it's like the pranks or the calls is not every day, God bless you. It'll be a day and it'll be like 5 or 6 in one day, and then we won't get it for like 2 weeks. So they had calmed down for a while, I guess the school year started. But then we started getting it again.
Yeah, and then we started getting people trying to get in our gate. We live in a gated community, and when you get to the gate, they call our phone. They're like, we have such and such at the gate for you. And we're like, huh? And it's subscribers. They're trying to come through the gate. And we're like, no, they can't come. And then they won't leave. They'll stay at the gate. The gate will keep calling and say, no, they say you. And it's just like, what? Sometimes it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. So imagine sleeping, getting a call. You see it's your gate. And it's somebody trying to come to your house at 3 o'clock in the morning. So you're thinking like, what is this person up to? So it's like, it's scary. Like, you lose your peace of mind, because at the end of the day, you got to think about your safety. We have a family, we have kids. Somebody trying to come to your house at 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't know what that person is planning on doing. So then we didn't really see a house that we liked. Like, trying to get a house is not easy. So we kind of was like, you know what, let's just chill. Let's just take it slow. So we kind of like slowed down on the whole house process.
Because we like real picky, y'all.
Yeah, so then it started again, and it started worse. Like, this weekend, people started writing our inbox from like fake pages, saying that they were gonna come to our house and hurt us. They just was saying like all of this stuff. And it's just like, this is the last straw. The reason we're doing this video is to announce that Pants and Gang, we are moving! Yes, we are moving. Baby, you wanna?
Yeah, we're gonna be moving, you guys. We're gonna be looking for a house pretty soon. We want to get a house. We love this home.
Yeah, we think we got a house in mind. We just gotta finalize the stuff.
This house, guys. If we were to get this house,
yeah, we just gotta.
Y'all would probably want to come through.
This house was a house we were supposed to get right when we first started looking, but we was like, you know what? Let's not, because we had already started like the paperwork, doing everything to like get it. Yeah, but we just didn't get it because we was like, it was some things about the house we just didn't know.
It's only one thing about this house that we're looking at that we didn't really, and it wasn't them, it was me, that I necessarily didn't really want. But after we went back to look at it again, and we like
they fell in love with
it again.
But we didn't want to move because we absolutely like love it here. Like, we live in a really good neighborhood. We live in a good area. But where we're moving to now, we're moving far away. We will never show the front of our house. We will never show our address. We're letting everybody know, like, we're gonna be careful who we even let come to our house, because our safety is our #1 priority. When you're getting threats online, like, we get threats through Instagram, through our emails. Like, my email account is for business purposes. People email me, sending me threats. They send me pictures of my house. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's like really, really scary. So we're gonna be moving really, really far.
Hopefully we could get this one.
Yeah, like, we just gotta finalize everything. Even if we don't get that house, we're moving, period. Like, it's just, this has been like the last straw. Like, it's been so bad. And we talked about this in videos before, but it's just gotten worse. And like, commenting our addresses like on our pictures when we like upload, commented on like even the kids page, they're like, oh, this is Yaya, oh, I'm gonna come to Yaya's house.
Texting the guy about the
so yeah, you guys, we're moving. We wanted to make the announcement, and I'm like so sad because, you guys, literally like for the last 2 weeks I've been decorating this house for fall.
And it looks so
good.
Yeah, it looks so good. Like, if y'all, hold on, before we go, if y'all need a decorator, bro, y'all need to holler at my bae right there. Cause she will come to your home and say, this is what I'm gonna do. Do this.
No, but
and she gonna make it look, what are you for? DJ had this thing when he was young. He always rubbed on my beard, and I would be like, why?
He would be like this and try to
put it on his chin. And I'm like, why you do that? He's like, because I want a beard too. I want to be just like you. And I didn't even notice he was rubbing like on my beard. And I'm like, boy, stop that. But anyway, stop doing that, boy. You're not having a beard until you about 20-some years old. Anyways, so yeah, Bae could hook your house up, man. She'll make your house look magnificent.
So you guys, Bae's right. Like, I be getting ideas from like online, Pinterest, Instagram, and stuff like that. So one day, me and Don, we went and got these mirrors to put up. It took us all day. They were so heavy.
Not all day. It took us like an hour or two.
No, it took us longer, and it was so scary. We had to go on the ladder, like
they were heavy.
Yeah. So fall is like our favorite time, like the holidays.
Christmas is.
Yeah, but I'm saying starting fall, I was already planning like so much stuff to do at the house, and we already did all this stuff, and we gotta take everything down. We gotta move furniture. Like, I hate moving. It's so stressful.
If y'all like moving, if that y'all some strong dudes out there, man, y'all hit me up, man. Let me know, cause I don't wanna be lifting all this.
Yeah, like when we moved here, we thought we was gonna be living here forever, like for a really long time. We hate moving. Like, we see a lot of people, they just get up and go and move, but we like stability. We like to just have a foundation where we don't have to move a lot, because I don't like moving. It's so stressful. And last time we moved, remember my thing broke? Like I had some broken furniture.
And Yaya's chest broke.
But now we're gonna be moving far. So I just hope my stuff don't break.
And this house, it will be like, I hope we could really stay there for a long time, because this will be like our dream house, like really dream house.
But we don't want anybody to know where we live. We don't want to get any threats. We don't want people threatening us, trying to expose us, saying, buy me an iPhone, or you better send me the iPhone 11 or I'm going to expose y'all address. Y'all expose it anyways. Y'all leave it in all our comments, all our pictures. Y'all call. You guys, we go through so much. And we don't say nothing. We just deal with it privately. But this time we wanted to make a video. So we are moving. Are you excited?
Yes!
Are you excited, Snowy?
Yeah, the kids, they was in this house. They was just running all through the house, just having so much fun, yelling from far away from the house. It was pretty dope, man. But so it's like, I guess it's like a blessing in disguise, because if we was never getting those threats, we wouldn't really be.
No, but I hate that, like, we had to go through some of the stuff. Like, it's been like losing your peace of mind. It's been nights like we couldn't sleep. The kids were scared. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, so DJ, what do you think about everything?
I love it.
You love it? Not the house, like, what do you think about people leaving our address on their pictures and stuff?
They come again, I want to go high up.
You gonna what?
DJ, we can't even understand what you're saying.
He said he gonna be there behind us, and he gonna.
Yaya, how do you feel about people
I feel like they're crazy.
leaving our address? They're crazy?
Crazy? What does crazy even mean?
Yeah, you guys don't do that to
definition.
people. Don't show up to people's house. Don't do that. Don't have stuff delivered to our house. Like, that is the, oh my gosh. How many things do you think have been delivered to our house?
5,100,050 million.
And then the thing is, we can't even order from these restaurants anymore, because when we don't accept what they send to our house, these restaurants are mad. They called us. Remember Domino's? How
we can't get Domino's.
Yeah, Domino's called us, going off talking about we keep ordering stuff, and when they get here, they blaming it on us. They're thinking it's really us, because we're not gonna accept something we didn't offer, especially when y'all order 100 boxes of pizza and think we're gonna pay for it just because y'all wanna prank us, you know? But yeah, so we're moving, you guys, and even though all of this has been going on, we love you guys so much, and we're thankful that you guys support us. We're so thankful for our supporters, our fans, our subscribers. You guys mean everything to us.
So y'all drop a comment down below, man. And this home right here, this was called the Chanting Estates. Guys, like, I don't know, should we travel with that name to the new house, or should we come up with a new name? Drop a comment down below what y'all think. What do you think, babe?
I don't know, that's your thing.
DJ, what you think? You think it should be called Panton Estates, or we should come up with a new name?
Call it Panton Estates. It's PP.
Oh, yeah, I said Panton Palace for PP.
Panton Palace?
Panton.
Squad.
Yeah, go hard.
Y'all been talking about we need a new intro.
We're gonna do a new intro.
We're gonna do a new intro with Snowy and Louie.
When we move.
Wherever we move to, we're gonna do it there.
Once we move and we're settled into our house, we'll do an intro.
And we're not changing the song. We're gonna keep the song
because we love the song.
Yeah, we love the song. You love the song, DJ?
What song is that?
It's Panini!
Oh my god.
We're talking about Panton Squad. But anyways, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe. Don't leave no hate comments to anybody, not just us, to anybody, man. Y'all don't need to drop no hate comments. Just show love, and love will come back around to you. Treat others like how you want to be treated. Always put God first, man. And what else y'all got to say, man?
Yeah, what they say, always put God first and spread love, not hate.
Yeah.
We signing out.
Bye.
Peace.